All right, good morning. We are we're light on people in here today. Aaron's out in the field, Izzy's down at in Hollister, and we've got we got stuff going on everywhere. So let's get right into it. We've got a little different what's the word I'm looking for? Format.
Yes.
Different format. Ooh, look, I'm learning new words. It's awesome. A little different format today. We are going to have Aaron spend a little extra time explaining how it's been going for him out in the field. So with all of that, let's get rolling. Oh, this is so much fun.
Are you prompting me to talk right now, or are we?
Not yet.
Okay,
Not yet.
Gotcha.
All right, so our team has grown. It's been a while since I really sat back and thought about this, but it was 12 months ago, maybe just a little more than 12 months ago. There was only 2 people on this team, and that was myself and Aaron. And over the last 12 months, plus a few, we have added 7 other people to our team, and it's been amazing. So Jared, as you all know, is our chief estimator at the moment. He's gonna get demoted though. He's less than a year, and because of our investment in software and the time that Aaron and I have spent with him, it's incredible how much he has come to understand estimating the work we do and how to price things out. Saves myself a tremendous amount of time when it comes time to review. And it's not official yet, but we should have a new chief estimator starting next week that has even more estimating experience than me, if you can believe it.
No,
I do.
say it.
So really excited about the team. Isidro, marketing director. Everything you guys see starts with Izzy. Does a phenomenal job of capturing our content and getting it turned into something usable. And then Allison puts it all together in our posts every day, multiple times a day, multiple platforms. That's all she does. She's just cranking out posts day after day after day. Michael has been a tremendous asset in propping up our sales. He has made probably thousands of cold calls at this point and turned some of those cold calls into clients. We couldn't be doing this without him. Heather, who joined us just about a month ago, she has gotten a really good handle on the accounting side of our business, getting it organized, getting things under control, and keeping us financially on track. Kevin, I don't know, man. Kevin's a stud. He's been instrumental in helping us with our field operations, and he's also our I want to say our biggest success story to date. Kevin is now fully engaged in his demolition business. He's got work through July. He just keeps picking up more jobs, and he's picking up more momentum. He's hired, I think, 6 or 7 people in the last 3 to 4 weeks, and it's just been awesome to see him really explode. And then we are still missing Myra. She is still in Georgia, but she's always here with us in spirit. But I wanted to just take time to really appreciate what we've got here with our people. They're all amazing, and they all have gotten us from an idea to a business that is thriving. So thank you guys. Oops. So our mission, 100 contractors, 10 million in annual revenue by 2035. That's what we're here every day working towards, and that is our goal. We want to see a community that gets lifted up by working together. So Instagram Live, appreciate you guys showing up for this. If you want a screenshot and scan that QR code later, you can get the Zoom link if you would like to do that. So we had a couple of people stop in at our office looking for work, both local in San Jose. I didn't actually speak to either one of them, but they both have construction, labor, and operator experience. So if you guys are looking for somebody, screenshot this and give them a call. So as you've all probably heard, you know, collaboration is the new currency. That's coined from Brandon Dawson, and he has got us on this track of doing what we're doing with the idea of doing more together than any of us could do if we were just trying to slug it out by ourselves. So with that in mind, we do have another South Bay Builders Forum on May 29th. That is 2 weeks out. It'll be another event hosted by Pegbo. We will have the general contractors that are frequenting these events, and VTA will also be here with a representative talking about their projects and their diversity goals. So again, if you can make it, please RSVP as those invitations come out, and we'd love to see you here. Our estimating for the week, we turned in a few more projects. I think it was 3 more. We are still holding at 10 awarded. We've got 3 that we feel good about, but they haven't happened yet. So they're still sitting on the pending board. So we got a hit rate today of 20%, and our per dollar rate is at 5.4. And with the addition of our new and highly talented chief estimator, those numbers are going up. Huge. All right, so Aaron, I'm going to turn it over to you for Tales from the Front.
Tales from the front. I like it. So I wanted to talk today about the importance of on-site / in-person meetings. So you know, I've noticed in my career that there's a tendency for people to, you know, snipe back and forth on emails or texts, and so there's a personal connection, whether it's extrasensory or some energy of the universe that's established when you stand in front of someone, with whether it be a sub or a superintendent or an owner, and you look at something together and you talk about it together. A lot of questions are answered in that discussion. So the importance of making, you know, it's ideally you do it before you send a price in for a job, and then you do it before you start work, so you can actually see how traffic flows and think about how your equipment's going to move in, how you're going to actually access the site. You can kind of eliminate a lot of problems that way, by going out there and then checking up regularly. Um, and so that I can't stress that enough. Another part of that is, I mean, every time you set foot on site, you should be taking pictures. You can never take enough pictures. I'll take 30 to 50 pictures every time I'm up here at the Walmart in Union City, and there's still some angle that I missed. So don't hold back. Just fire it off, and then make sure you're documenting, you're saving those things in the right place. Um, as I've discussed before, we're using Project Site now for daily reports. It makes it really nice and easy to go back and look at what happened and when. So that part, another way to kind of uh, break down the barriers of communication. We have another job up in Tracy that we're working on. It's in pre-construction. We've got the contract, and it's with regards to structural comments for some pedestrian bridges. We've got a structural engineer that we hired. We have a third-party plan checking company who is, you know, analyzing the drawings and providing comments, and they're going back and forth. They've been, entrenched in this little sniping through comments and addressing comments back and forth, the little battle. And the solution to that one is they've told us we are going to get flying cars, but we got Zoom. So use the virtual meeting and get everyone on the same call, because it just like standing there in person, when you've got two guys, two girls, whatever, who are saying one thing when the other person's not there. Once you put them in the same room, whether it's virtually or in person, it's human nature to kind of want to agree and want to help out and make reasonable concessions. So that's it was I came to the same conclusion yesterday as our as Toll Brothers, who we're doing this job for. We were both came to this, hey, we need a virtual meeting to get these guys in the same room and address these comments. So that really what I wanted to highlight today is the importance of getting out to your job sites to survey the conditions. Um, if you've got people reporting to you from the field, trust but verify as well, whether it's a subcontractor or your own people. When you're out there, go and look at, if there's a problem, go and look at that problem and analyze it for yourself, and make sure that the person who's telling you the info is telling you the correct info. Or because a lot of stuff can get the telephone game, it can get kind of crossed up in this digital communication world that we live in. So that's really what I wanted to talk about today, is get out there, spend the time now to, spend the time in the present to go and look at these little things that are coming up, because it's going to cost you more in the long run. It's like, I was talking about this yesterday. It's like not paying a bill, not paying your registration to the DMV, and then all of a sudden it's late and you're paying 30% more. That stings more than just sacking up and paying the bill on time. So stack up, get out to your job sites, nip the problems ahead of time, because it's the little details that will kill you in the end and destroy your bottom line.
10-4, it's always communication. And it's amazing how two people can hear something and create entirely different outcomes or understandings of what they just heard. So like Aaron said, it's easy to get entrenched in email battles or text message battles because both people are right. Both people are right because they see it from their own perspective. And a lot of times it's just a simple misunderstanding that can be solved if everybody just stands shoulder to shoulder and looks at the problem and discusses it. So yeah, we had a really good week this week. We conquered some issues, and things are getting a lot smoother. I wanted to what do we got left on the slideshow? Let's get through the rest of the slides before I jump ahead. Somebody spent a lot of time making these slides. We want to make sure we use them. All right. Oh, wisdom nugget. A good plan violently executed now is better than a perfect plan executed next week. General Patton. So, what's that tell you? Tells you do it, get it done. Don't hesitate. Time is always the enemy. And the longer you wait on things, like Aaron said, right? Just wait until you think you got things perfect while somebody else has already gotten out there and gotten after it. Neighborhood Hands, we've got an event this Saturday, 7:30 a.m. at the Guadalupe Gardens. Would love to have you come out and join us. We have typically around 200 unhoused participants and about 70 to 80 volunteers that show up to help. And it's an hour of park cleanup, followed by a resource fair with clothes, food, medical supplies. There's somebody out there with free cell phones. Sometimes there's some housing groups out there, and so it's a good time to come out. It's a very easy. There's no barrier to entry. You just show up, help out where you can, and just be a part of the solution. Book Club Wednesdays, we're wrapping up Nine Figure Mindset. We're talking about what's next. So if you'd like to find out more, just get a hold of us here, and we would love to have you join us. So remember, only way to fail is to quit. So don't quit. Just keep on pushing. Thank you for jumping in today.
Hey, Sean.
Appreciate you. Yes.
I am so sorry. I didn't mean to butt in, but can I speak really quick?
Yeah.
Okay, just wanted to, I know, everybody's heard about, Marie not being here any longer. Unfortunately, the San Jose branch closed. It wasn't anything, on her end, it's just, it was really, really slow, and they are just closing offices left and right. So I kind of been overwhelmed a little bit with me getting all her, her work that was there, me trying to get her to know her workers. I know she did mention the 29th. Me and her still, we do talk still. So
Good.
She said to ask you about the 29th, something about she was supposed to get a table. I am able to make it. I can be there if you want.
Yes, please.
And then for the Saturdays, I really will try. I know she was there every other Saturday. She was really great at that. I did a couple with her, had done with Myra previously. I will try my best. I do have a lot on this end that I'm trying to handle right now, but like I said, I will try my best. Even if it's once a month, I will be there. That's it. I just want to kind of give you a quick rundown. So if you need anything, you can reach out to me as well.
Yeah, why don't you drop your contact info in the chat, and appreciate you giving us the update. And yeah, we were all shocked.
Oh yeah. So, believe me.
Yeah,
yes, we all were shocked.
Appreciate you jumping into this meeting, and we want to continue supporting Labor Max. So appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate you too. I talk very highly of you guys to my DM and upper management. You guys are great.
Thank you. And Aaron, I want to thank you for everything you've been doing this week. Just getting more time out in the field. It's taken a tremendous amount of weight off of me, and I appreciate that. And Jaime, if you're
wait,
able
can
to
I add
talk,
one thing real quick?
you can.
Well, one thing I left out is don't hesitate to go and spy on your guys. Like go lurk in the shadows and watch them with binoculars. Sometimes you'll see a lot. So that was one thing I left out. It's very valuable sometimes. All right.
Oh, hurry. Oh man. Jaime, are you able to chat a little bit?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, man. Thank you for jumping in today. I wanted to just comment. I know I've said it before, but Jaime is, I mean, I can't even say one of the best organized. He's the best organized um, contractor that we've worked with. His level of dedication to daily reports is awesome. And I'd like you just to kind of chat a little bit about your process with daily reports.
Well, thank you. Well, it's all this is learning, with my career, with another company. I spent 23 years with Conco Cement, and they give me a lot of opportunity to grow on the company. The last 9 years, I run in some projects for them. So uh, I have in a great mentors, the superintendents, which is give me opportunities, right, and then learn from them, and and always having um, tips for running the daily reports. And now with the technology, we can add it pictures, uh, documents, and scan everything. Um, Aaron, he mentioned take pictures, right? And take the logistic, take the uh, see future issues right on the field, like power lines with maybe I'm gonna say trees, or it's pretty tight the project. I recommend take some pictures with the drones. I have a drone, and they give me a lot of uh, uh, space. When you fly one drone, you can see a lot a better picture, right? So on the daily reports, we try to start early. With the paperwork, we check the list, check the equipment, and everybody get it in a board, right? To make sure it's not only the superintendent filling out the paperwork. We have to involve everybody, from the laborers, operators, carpenters, masonry, everybody, you know, and try to do a quick meeting, safety meeting. We did a safety meeting daily. There's a lot of companies they doing one quick safety meeting a week. I don't think this is enough because the project it moves pretty fast, and it's not the same conditions from yesterday. The project, every single day is different, so we need to address what's the conditions of the project. So, and then also involve the people. Say, hey, do you think you can you can see something to speak up? And most of the times, my team, they speak. They say, hey, I see this, I see that. And when we have a great communication, I think that's the key for the success of the project, right? You have a great communication, not only on the office or the contractor, with your team. They started the success, you know. And also, if we training the people, there's a lot of training, from running equipment, from fall protection for traffic control. There's a lot of training and construction. So if we having uh, the training people, I think it's gonna be better success project. So back to the daily reports. Um, we try to to having pictures without hands, make sure it's clean, the pictures. If you see shadows on the pictures, if you see uh, wood or anything on the picture, it looks like it's maybe you have to take a better picture, make sure it's clean, nice and clean, and then put them on your report. Sometimes the paperwork we're doing digital. Sometimes we did it physical, but everything, everything. If you put them on the report, I think it's gonna be better to see everybody. Um, Sometimes, uh, the subcontractors, we saw we focus on the wrong uh, areas. So I learned from them. uh, Try to not take a pictures with the people and doing stuff, because I know the owners or the general contractor say, what did he doing this guy? Why he doing this? So we try to take the pictures without the people, because I know is we don't try to hire anything. That's my point, but better pictures without people, I think is better. We try to focus on the project, not focus on the people. And I think it's my my point right now. I don't know if you guys have a questions. And then thank you for the opportunity. You know, um, my company is pretty brand new, and we're looking for opportunities. I tell Aaron, long time ago, last year, we're looking for opportunity, just one opportunity, and see what we got. And
Yeah.
thank you again for the opportunity.
Hey,
Thank you, Jaime.
you know how we met, Jaime? I think, Jaime, did I call you? Did I call you up and invite you to the builders forum? I think I got your number off the CSLB. Is that how we met?
Um, yes,
I think
I
so.
believe it was in Building Connect, right? And then I put him I interested on this project, and then you call me.
Okay, yeah, because
You call me
I
one
just
day.
sometimes I just call numbers off the CSLB to find new
Yes.
contractors. I couldn't remember if it was because of that, but we met. He showed up to one of the networking events at our office, and he was with Susanna, and it was like, oh, there, okay, name to a face, and then next thing you know, he's bidding jobs to us, and with you concrete, he's asking questions out front to make sure he's bidding the right thing. He's sending you really clean marked up uh PDFs of the plan showing this is what I'm bidding. There's no question when Jaime bids a job, it's crystal clear what he's pricing out and what his exclusions are. um and then his execution is flawless. So it's by far the easiest company that South Bay Grading has worked with to date. That I can say that with no question.
Thank you.
For
Appreciate that.
sure. And I think next week, Jaime, if it's okay with you, I want to share just one of your daily reports and just kind of walk through what we looked at, what we see. That's all
Absolutely,
right
it's
with
no
you.
problem. For
Awesome.
sure.
All right. We are a minute over time. I see one new I don't see your face, but JB, if you want to jump in and just let everybody know where you're at, what you're doing. Otherwise, I think if anybody else has something they want to say, or there he is. Yeah,
Good
JB,
morning,
go for it.
everybody.
Good morning.
Yeah, how you doing? My name is JB. I'm operating dump truck service company in the Bay Area around from 2013, and we have 10 dump trucks and hauling construction material on the sites. and it's my pleasure to join the meeting with you guys. Been trying from last year. I'm following you guys on Instagram and watching your videos for the meetings, and I appreciate you guys send me an
Well, thank
invitation.
you, man. Thank you
Yeah.
for joining us. When,
Yeah, I'm
put
just
your-
learning from you guys how to do the jobs and the things, how to,
Killer. Put your contact in the chat, and we'll get your name out there for trucking
Sure.
needs.
Sure, I appreciate that. I will do that. Yeah, anytime you guys need a service, just, contact anytime. And my team is really good work, and, they go to the job site very carefully and watching all the safety precautions and the job sites, and then not wasting time. A lot of truckers, they're doing hourly jobs and they're wasting time somewhere on the gas station stores, and we don't want that.
Appreciate that. Yeah.
We get a job, we better get a job and get it done. We don't want to.
Good deal. All right, JB. Well, thanks for joining the meeting today,
Thank you,
and
sir.
hopefully
Thank
we'll
you.
see you next week.
Sure. I'm gonna send you my contact information.
Perfect. All right, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Appreciate everybody showing up today, and we'll see you again next week. If you need anything, give us a buzz. Thanks.